Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi Lola or L0-LA59 animatronic edition droid. Now I can't remember if I actually did the much cheaper version of this, which I think originally retailed at like $50 New Zealand, and I think I got my version for like $15 or $20. And I think I'm pretty sure I made a video on it where I mentioned that there was a more expensive version that was like over $100. Well, this is the more expensive version, and this does actually have, like, you know, animatronic features and stuff, but at the moment I'm trying not to trigger it because this toy doesn't have an off button. So like, you can't just turn it off. Once it's going, it stays going for however long it wants to stay going, and it seems to react to any kind of sound, so you have to be quiet and like allow it to power down, and then it will shut up. Because if you don't do that, it seems to just go and go and go, and it doesn't stop. Anyway, it comes with a flight stand, which you can really barely see. It comes with interchangeable legs, so you can actually have it standing. They're not articulated, it doesn't move, it just stands there. It stands right in its stand, and the stand does have the Star Wars logo. Both of them do. I opted to put it on this base because I thought it looked cooler. And then I sort of learnt that kind of like this fatal flaw of this toy is that it's exceedingly difficult to actually get it back off the stand. So it's just going to stay on the stand. I'm not going to pull it off. I will yank it out of the way though. So for the box, because that gives you, you know, the basic idea, it shows you the flaps on the stand, and that you can have it in like a flight mode thing. This is one of their plastic free packaging boxes, so you know, you could open it up. I should really try to adjust that. So you've got that with light sounds, responses, head and panel movements, flying sounds. There are flying sounds. On the go mode, so you can like fly it around. And then of course like the backwards thing. It says there's 45 plus light sounds, movement combinations. It's meant to be a 1-to-1 replica of the figure, and it takes, or of the droid, it takes 4 AA batteries. Now the battery panel is on the bottom part here, which is probably not going to show. Hold up, adjust the camera. You can see that there's screws, like, won't take it off the thing, but you can see it there. This whole base thing basically comes off. It does have like a sort of squeeze down thing, and you've got to like, oh no, it turned off. So this is basically one of those things. Yeah, it reacts, it's got flaps, and it will do all kinds of combinations. I believe the way you're meant to turn it on is like there's a sensor back here. Yeah, and the light on the front here. So gives you basic idea of what the droid is like. I don't think it's not like the old R2-D2, which you know, like if you said hey R2, it might react to it. I do have one of those R2-D2s. The problem is that the battery set that I put into it, notice that I have to pause every time it makes noise. The batteries leaked. Like, they were super expensive batteries, and they leaked in it, and they corroded the inner terminal. So I actually need to find somebody who knows what they're doing to take all of that stuff out and replace it for me, and then I'll be able to use that R2-D2 again. Whether or not I can find somebody that can do that is another thing. But yeah, as you can see, this just constantly makes noise. I'm not really sure how the whole interactive side of it is, because like, you know, the R2-D2 had like instructions on how to make it dance and how to make it do other things and all of that. This one really didn't have any of that, so when it, like, basically as soon as the batteries are in, it turns on, and then it just makes noises, and you're trying to screw the thing back in place, but those flaps are coming up and down, and it's a gigantic mess. Or maybe it's gone to sleep. That's good. So yeah, it's a pretty cool droid. Now I don't know if it's still available. I got this a while ago and I just put off making the video, partially because it's that annoying, but also because I wanted to cover other things first. So yeah, I don't know if it's still available. If it is still available, it won't be as cheap as what I got it, because it went back up in price. It was just like a limited sort of sale. But it would definitely be a great thing to pick up if you're planning to do like a Cal Kestis or maybe like an Iden Versio cosplay, because you should be able to repaint it in the way that you want, and it will be like close enough to their droids, sort of thing. In a sense, like obviously it's not BD1, but you know, apples and oranges. I'm pretty sure there was like some kind of customization for that droid. Anyway, it gives you a droid that you could use for a cosplay. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.